In the village of Lawnhedge, where the river bent like a crooked arm, there stood an ancient tree known as the silverthorn. Its bark shimmered faintly in moonlight, and its roots burrowed so deep that villagers swore it touched the bones of the earth. They avoided it after dusk, for whispers were said to drift from its branches, voices too old to belong to the living. One autumn evening, a girl named Maren dared to linger. She wasn't fearless, only curious, and curiosity often led her where sense could not. She pressed her palm against the silvered bark and felt warmth where cold should be. The whispers grew louder, twining through her mind like threads, urging her to listen. They told her of a forgotten crown buried beneath the roots, a crown that once belonged to a king who bargained with storms. If unearthed, it could bend the skies to one's will. The tree had guarded it for centuries, feeding on the crown's power, but now it was weakening. It wanted her hands to dig, her will to decide. Maren's heart thumped. What would she do with such a thing? She thought of her mother, weary from endless toil, of the village battered by floods and droughts. The crown could change everything, but the whispers had a hunger in them, a slight tremor that promised more than it revealed. She dug anyway. Fingers tore into the earth, nails cracked, breath came fast. At last, the roots parted, and there lay a circlet of black iron, rimmed with stones that flickered like trapped lightning. When she lifted it, the wind around her screamed. The silverthorn's branches lashed, its bark splitting open like a wound. Choose, the voices cried. Wear it and command the storm, or return it and let the tree endure. Maren stood trembling beneath the raging wind. Her village needed her. Yes, but the crown's weight pulsed like a heart in her hands. She felt, for one terrifying moment, that if she placed it upon her brow, she would never be Maren again. She would be something else entirely. With a cry, she thrust the crown back into the roots. The tree shuddered, branches calming, whispers fading to silence. The bark sealed shut, hiding the crown forever. When Maren returned to the village, she spoke nothing of what she had done. Yet from that night onward, the storms never struck so cruelly, and the fields yielded more than before. Some said it was luck, others a blessing. Only Maren knew the truth, that she had bargained with nothing, and that was why she had won.